Welcome back to Open, everybody, and thank you for staying with us here on Open. And now we're moving on to focus to another local treasure. Our next guest has grown up in the Bronx community and has gone to become successful, very successful, and he's back to share with us what he has learned about running your career and your own business. Please welcome to the show ETP Network's founder and CEO, Rod Colon. Rod, nice to see you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for this opportunity.
So, where were you born?
I was born in the Bronx.
Boogie Down BX.
Boogie Down Bronx, man. Yeah, I was.
Where at?
Fox Street, Intervale. Then parents moved us up to Dyer Avenue near Co-op City, and they're still there. Matter of fact, spent some time with them last night and had a wonderful dinner. That's
beautiful. It's always go back. It's
Absolutely.
always nice to go back and
Absolutely.
hang out with the parents. So you've been working on a number of things. Tell us about it.
Well, the thing is for me, as a former human resource recruiter, and I left corporate in '97 to do recruiting and helping and staffing individuals, I realized that individuals had some issues as far as from a recruitment standpoint, staffing, interviewing, resume, and as a recruiter, you always want the individual to be at their best. It's certainly from a corporate standpoint to do well as a staffing agency, you want them to succeed. That's how you generate income. And over time, I realized that individuals were making some mistakes, and how we developed over time. And really, this has evolved. It's not some brainchild, it's just evolved that by helping individuals manage their career as the CEO of Me Inc.
Running your career as a business.
As a business. So their title now. So we're going to take Bob from Bob to Bob Inc. Enterprises. The mindset of thinking of themselves of running a business as a CEO is key. So in running a business, what do you need to do? You have to be able to sell, you have to be able to brand, you have to put really good quality proposals together. People call that a resume. You have to develop a network, your community, and helping each other out. So there are many aspects of being the CEO of Me Inc. that we believe it's the better way than submitting a resume into what we call the black hole.
You got everybody's attention now, right here in the studio and our viewing audience also. The Job Search and Networking School. Tell us about that.
The Job Search and Networking School, what we do is we help individuals simply set up a plan that first starts with the mindset. It's no longer, woe is me, I can't believe it, I've been punched in the gut. It's now about running a business, which means, step one, what is your product and service about? What do you do really well? What are you excited about? So for yourself, professional speaking, DJ, all these things. Well, you're really great at that. Second step, right? The second step is going to be, well, what's the market demand for your skill set? The next step will be, well, who are your advocates? Who do you know inside? For instance, you run a couple of organization nonprofits. If one of your interns, Bob, is really interested in a role, you've worked with them, and now they're interested in working for another organization once they've graduated, would you hesitate at all in helping them to connect with someone else? Probably not at all, right? So what we do is we help individuals not only understand their product and service, what they do really well, get excited about it, that it's, the branding and marketing of it, but at the same time leveraging their network, their advocates to help them.
And what do job seekers need to know to get hired? I'm going to just throw them at you, and you just, answer before they try to wrap me.
What they need to know is, one, what's the market demand for their core skills? So throw any specific skill set. Let's say they're in project management. What we want to first do is identify what's the market demand for a project manager. Once they've identified a few of those skill sets, now we're going to find individuals inside those companies that we call them our good Samaritans, our cheerleaders, our angels inside those. So it's a process where it takes some training. The ETP network is about educating individuals to transform from me to Me Inc. And more than a few minutes will take here, but the whole concept is about transforming from me, woe is me, to being the CEO of Me Inc.
Feeling like the CEO. You're in charge.
Absolutely.
You're the pilot.
Yes. If you don't believe it,
you're in the driver's seat.
Bob, if you don't believe it, who else will? That's the whole key.
All right. Job search methods to get the interview. What do I have to do?
First thing is you have to, from a business perspective, right? Because we're thinking and taking you through the business mentality, the business mindset. So the first thing is, when you identify an opportunity that's a good fit for you, first thing is, let's make sure we're convinced. Let's ask ourselves 3 questions. Can I do this job? Can I prove it? And am I somewhat interested? Once you have those 3 things, the next step is going to be, do I have friends inside that organization? And there are tools, you know, technology tools like LinkedIn and Facebook and many other things that will help you to, if you know someone or get a linkage into someone else inside that organization. Let your friends really help you out. Networking, let it work for you.
Let it work for you. Okay. You started your business how long ago?
In 97.
97? Why did you want to do this?
Well, I'll tell you what, as a human resource professional at two prestigious organizations, loved it, but I knew that the trends were changing. The memo went out to an organization saying the way we approach our employees is going to change from succession planning to now that, you know, we're going to give them some tools, but they're going to have to manage their career. Unfortunately, most individuals didn't get that memo. So I left to start my own practice, and with that, it's really to help individuals land, but at the same time, you know, that Bronx part of me giving back to the community. And
you understood that it was important to make yourself the CEO.
Absolutely.
Thanks for hanging out with us, okay? And come back and tell us more. All right. Rod Colon, ETP Networking, founder and CEO. That sounds so great, doesn't it? CEO.